Our team is located at Remote Secret Team in School of Visual Performing Arts, a dual mission that focuses on the academics and the arts. Therefore, that leads to a lot of stress. So last year, a group of 8 girls made a project to focus on mindfulness and how to work with mindfulness to reduce stress. That project was so successful that we were able to pick up that project with 10 other girls to create a bigger and better project this year.
So the retreat was the initial event that kind of brought us all together. We began off by introducing ourselves. We got to know our interns. We became more acquainted with what the project was in general. We went through a couple exercises. We even went through the presentation itself. And prior to that, we didn't know each other, but I think leaving that event really solidified our relationship with each other and our commitment and our focus.
Our project revolves around mindfulness and the mindful teachings. Mindfulness is all about living in the moment, taking care of oneself, and living non-judgmentally. We decided we wanted to change the culture of our school because it is so stressful by targeting the freshmen in the freshman seminar classes. We presented for them and we showed them ways to cope with stress and ways to breathe and feel better with themselves.
So every Monday we have something called a Mindful Monday post, and we upload those onto our website and our social media, which is Instagram. And the purpose of those is to reach out to people in our community, not only the school community, which is like the student body, but anyone who wants to follow us and know more about mindfulness. So we post tips, we post team challenges, and we post activities
themselves. We also hosted lunch activities where we collaborated with school clubs in order to provide stress balls for our students during stressful times.
We had a lunch activity where we passed out different samples of goo, just a large exposure to students with ASMR like goo videos that we see on Instagram all the time. It's known to be stress relieving and calming to a lot of people, so we felt that it might have a better connection to students here. We made big batches of goo in different colors and put them in different sample cups where we passed them out for free. With it, in certain batches we did put like soothing scents that were supposed to be scents that could possibly calm students.
Another lunch activity we held was the mindful mandala coloring and the thoughts wall. So after the election, lots of students had stress due to the election. So we had a wall where students could express their opinions and thoughts about it. Aside from that, we had mandalas for the students to color so they can concentrate on something else that isn't as stressful as what they were thinking about.
One of our pop-up lunch activities that we did was poetry. What was really cool for me as a poet was I was able to take my creative writing skills and I was able to apply it with mindfulness. It was a general cool experience, and there's so many people that just really enjoyed it, and we're actually looking for more workshops, and I had so much fun.
Fest is a festival that we have every year at school in which a bunch of clubs participate at the end of the semester, and Girls Build was part of that festival. We had stress ball making at our booth, and it was completely free compared to all the other clubs. You had to pay so that way you can get specific items. But ours was free because we believe that everyone has the right to have these items that they might not be able to afford. It ended up being a huge success with a bunch of people coming, and it was never an empty moment.
So another thing that our Girls Build LA team did was mindful presentations for the freshman seminar classes, and we talked about mindfulness and ways to deal with stress. For instance, we talked about mindful eating and mindful thinking, and we colored mandalas, and we hope that that class of freshmen now knows about mindfulness and they know how to deal with stress, so that there's a new generation of kids who are constantly thinking about their mental health and their happiness.
We actually got to see the premiere of Hidden Figures provided by Girls Build LA, provide all of us with food, transportation to USC, and we got to meet some of the stars in the movie. We got to really bond with each other as teammates, and also we got to feel empowered as a woman that we can do anything. We can shoot for the stars, literally. It was just an incredible experience.
The Mindfulness Fair represents our team trying to achieve our overall mission of spreading mindfulness through community engagement. Participants will be leaving with the knowledge of what it means to be mindful, how to apply to oneself, and how to cope during high periods of stress. Our participants will be able to engage with community organizations such as immigration booths, therapy alternatives such as puppy organizations, and school clubs.
So I'm very excited about the Mindfulness Fair. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So what are we gonna do?
We're going to be having puppies that provide for like a calming kind of experience because puppies are relaxing in their company. And this is actually perfect timing because we have A/B testing.
Actually incorporating yoga this year, and that is really, really cool because I'm very, very supportive of yoga because it has helped me in my journey in mindfulness.
Try to promote mindfulness around the entire school because a previous project was class visitations, and that was aimed towards the freshman class. But this time, since it's a school-wide event, hopefully the whole school will see it and it'll just become a thing.